Try setting this value to -1 and you will see the query now moves in opposite direction away from the stairs. So we are uh, changing the move speed now. So if we are setting the value to -1, then you will see that query now moves in opposite direction away from stairs and towards the sudden drop. If you don't delete the move speed is equal to 2 line from the script, this will simply be overwritten every time that a start function is called. So we have to delete move speed is equal to 2 line. If you don't want the variable to be accessible outside your code, then simply use word private instead of public. For now, let us leave move speed is as 3 because we want query to be a bit faster for next bit. Although you could have done this same thing without using variable. This is all very useful to know and you will see it comes handy repeatedly as you add more elements to your scenes. So that means using of variable can be useful also when we have more elements in our scene. Controlling the player character. Seeing our character move around the level and interact with the scenery is pretty exciting. But really, we want to be able to control the character. So now we have to control our main character, that is player. The good news is that this is something we can do quite easily, but by only slightly changing the code we already have. All we need to do is add couple of if statements in the following code. So here we are adding this script for the moving our main character, that is player. Now void update if input dot get key code dot left arrow in bracket rb dot velocity is equal to new vector 2. Now minus move speed comma rb velocity dot y if input dot get key is equal to key code dot right arrow rb dot velocity is equal to new vector 2 move speed comma rb dot velocity dot y. So what is happening here is that the script is checking to see whether there is an input each time the game updates. Of course, key code left arrow and key code dot right arrow refer to respective keyboard inputs, and then we move the character by move speed or minus move speed depending on which one was pressed. If statement essentially tell a section of code to run only when a specific argument is true. The code inside the curly bracket will run only if line inside the parenthesis is true. So if statements are used for that. If we were to write this in a pseudocode, that is fake code that uses a normal English terminology to be more easily understandable, then it would translate as follows. If